Hi guys, thanks for tuning in to Zen Romance Tarot. We're going to take a look at Cancer. Hey Cancer, I hope you guys are doing okay out there. I did meditate over these cards. We're going to take a look and see what's going on with you and your energy and all that good stuff. I did pre-pull this card because sometimes I do them at the beginning, sometimes I do not. Let's see. Alright, we have Spirit of Fire. Internal validation. Now, I really haven't had the time to like go through. I have gist of, but not go through. See if we can fix that. Internal validation. So because, and this is Wild Harmonic Oracle. I like this deck, I do, but you have to, this is really, I mean, it is kind of like what it is, but it's also a little off the fly. Internal validation. So when I look at this, I'm like, okay, internal validation. There's maybe you or your energy Cancer is always looking for validation in the matter. All right, so that's just my opinion. That's what it is. Internal validation. It needs to be internal. Internal. You need to validate you. I don't know if you guys, and it does look like, well, you know what? This is what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and tell you what the book says, all right? Because I want you guys to actually see. This is what I pulled for you guys. Let's make sure. The Spirit of Fire. The main part of it, as the spirit of creativity embodies into the fire of will. Look at that. External judgment lose their authority. And then it just kind of goes on to tell you, suggestions on meditation and things like that. But at the end of the day, is there a possibility, or I feel like for you guys, waiting for other people to validate you? Because you are fulfilled internally at this point, because your creativity and your belief in yourself is so strong and so extreme in what it is that you're trying to do, everything and everybody else, their opinions don't matter anymore. I feel like there was a time for you guys where you let people on the outside have too much control over what you want to do, how you want it to develop, right? And it's great because I feel like because of the influences in your life, and this is really just all from me, okay? I feel like Cancer, because of influences in your life, I think you guys, and I don't want to be very specific, I just think based on certain things, right? Family, culture, influences. So things that influence you, they had some kind of control over or opinions of what it is you were trying to do. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, what wound up happening is you probably, did the whole traditional, I went here, I did that, da-da-da. Yeah, somebody duped me into marrying them or whatever, something like that. Right? Just taking on things that you didn't necessarily want to take on. And I feel like you've already established certain parts of your life, Cancer, but I also feel like you're at a point where you want to develop who you are. And what other people at this point, what they think doesn't matter. And I kind of see you there, and that could be a separate message for you. It could tie in, I really don't know. Let's take a look and see what else is going on. Now, I'm going to pull this out so I can reference these if I need to. But also, this is a really good tool because it stops the blurring and I can also point, things like that. So that's why I use it. Okay. Now, I'm trying to think if there's nowhere on this board you can actually see this at the moment. So I'm just going to put it here. And you guys will see Spirit of Fire, internal validation. All right. Now, I do have, what is this? Dreamy Way. So let's take a look and see what's going on here. I have whips, all right? So I feel like one of the first messages that I have for you guys here, Cancer, is there's some kind of, it could be you or it could be somebody else here. There's some repetitive, ongoing, religious in terms of repetitive over and over and over again type of thing going on here. There's something that continues to happen with you, and I feel like either somebody is leading you or influencing you. Granted, this could be a spouse or whatever because we do see the House card here, but I feel like there's somebody who either there's an abuse of power on their end or it could be on your end. I don't know what that means, guys, whatever this means to you, but I feel like there's something where you guys are now going to get rid of those habits. That's why we have the whip here. We're going to get rid of these things. We're going to find some kind of balance in what it is, that whatever's going on here. It looks like there's somebody could be exercising too much power in a relationship. Somebody could be holding back too much in a relationship. And I just feel like there could be physical violence for some of you guys, all right? I feel like these are the things that you might be wanting to do away with, because I do see a sweep, okay? We also have the mice card. So this card actually came out reversed, but for camera purposes, I did put it upright, just so you guys can actually see it. As a matter of fact, let me make that closer for you, all right? And the reason why I don't mind getting rid of this card here is because we discussed that, right? So with the mice card here, in this particular deck, this card talks about thieves. Somebody stealing something from you. All right, now, I'm not sure what it is they stole from you. I mean, this could be love. It could be anything. It could be love that they took from you. It could literally be somebody stole some possessions from you, because we actually kind of get into that later on. I don't know if this is you guys or somebody else, but I gotta look. Anyway, so yeah, with the mice card, I see here that you guys are needing or starting to understand that when you leave certain doors open, thieves come in. Yeah, they're going to come in. You left the door open. The open door invites the thief. Watch the thieves. All right? So there's something where you feel like somebody might be taking something from you. I feel like there's a lot of, I don't want to say going over and over and over again in things in your head. I'm not saying that at all. But I feel like you guys have been thinking about some situation for a while, and I feel like there are certain behaviors and actions, not necessarily from you alone, but you, if you look at it, I mean, listen, if you have this person or people that keep coming at you or whatever, right? And the end result is something is always missing. My heart is missing, or, you know, my faith is missing, or they dumped all over my dreams, or something like that. So somebody's stealing something from you. I mean, it does equate to joy, but I feel like you guys are trying to find some balance in something. We do have the house card here. The house card talks about you desiring protection. And if I look at this, it just kind of tells me that I had to clean house in order to rid myself in my life of these people that were stealing things from me. People were stealing my heart. People were stealing possessions from me. People were being manipulative, you know, making me miss time from work or whatever's going on here. I feel like there's somebody was taking something from you, right? And I feel like ultimately what you guys are trying to do is have some sort of stability in a situation. All right? This is a situation where you guys are trying to, or protect what it is you have: security, comfort, structure. I'm trying to have an organized structure. And in order to do that, what I wound up having to do is clean house. I had to clean house in order to get rid of the mice and all the people that were, and all the conflict that was conflicting with whatever. Like, if I look at these cards, I'm going to tell you that you were looking for a new beginning in something, right? And it does tell me that overall, you were looking for a new beginning in your life. I feel like it had to do with partnerships. Overall, not just romantic, but partnerships, relationships. Are things equal? Now, with you guys also, I feel like in the same area, there's some conflict, change, and instability. It was something that you kept seeing that's just like, this is not how I need my life to be. Like, I need some clarity on something. I feel like you guys cleaned house. That's basically what this says to me. And I feel like when you clean house, you gain some kind of stability in something. You get that happy home that you wanted. It may not look like what you wanted it to look like, but ultimately, it looks like there's some element of satisfaction. I am at peace. What is illuminated is the things that I had to wash away out of my life. Whips. Okay, let's take a look. Now, I do have the Four of Wands for you guys. This talks about you guys enjoying some kind of, I don't know if you guys went away somewhere. You guys could be enjoying what you worked hard for, if that makes any sense, all right? This talks about you being at one with the family, and this does go back to house. Like, I'm ready to celebrate something with the Four of Wands here. So this talks about homecomings, celebrations, reunions. So you guys could be wanting to reunite or excited to see. Now, this could be family. I say it could be family because the thing is, I mean, I don't see any cups here. All right, so this could be family, this could be friends or something like that that you guys are going to do. Enjoying pleasure, prosperity. I'm doing well for myself. I'm going to go visit my friends. Good times with friends, families, reunions, events. Some of you guys could actually be going to events. I feel like the events are coming up soon. I don't know why I feel like that, but whatever's going on, there's something significant that is coming up in terms of an event, whatever that means, all right? This could be work too. All right. I feel like some of you guys are seeing friends or reuniting with friends that you haven't seen in a while. I feel like some of you guys are going to be going to like celebrations. There's somebody who's having some sort of celebration about something. But I feel like this is also an accomplishment of yours as well. Because the original energy for you is when you're like, you know what, I can't do this anymore. I have to rid myself and get rid of these feelings that I have here about how other people impact my life. All right. One thing that I feel like you guys are extremely grateful for is you have some sort of foundation, whatever that means to you. I don't know. Whatever that means to you. There's something that's already laid down. It's kind of like one of those things, yeah, I can fall back on this if I need to, right? So I think in that respect, whoever these people are, I feel like this is a lot of family. I feel like family and friends. Whoever this is here, you are saying, you know what, no more. I feel like you've already proved to some of these folks, like, I have this. See, but you know what? No matter what, no matter if you can, no matter what you do, folks are going to say what they're going to say. No matter how you try and correct it, people are going to say what they're going to say, and they're going to have an opinion. And I think you start to get that. And I think that you pleased everybody else. I do. I feel like you tried to please everybody else, and it's like, you know what? Now, I'm going to please myself. I'm going to act out on something. I feel like you guys are trying to act out on something, or you're trying to defend yourself in some kind of manner. All right. Now I need some water. Okay. Let's move on to the next card. Now, some of you guys could actually be married. All right. Now, some of you guys who are married or, yep, okay, some of you guys could be married because this is a Nine of Pentacles reversed. I feel like some of you guys could be in a relationship, or this could have to do with family again. But I feel like there's somebody in your life, and it kind of makes sense here, that people were influencing you. People were influencing you because you still lean on them. You're still reaching out to somebody here, whether you are relying too heavily on a spouse, whether you're relying too heavily on your parents, your grandparents, your siblings, whatever. You know, whoever's supplementing, meaning add an additional to make the full payment of. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're leaning on them for your well-being. So even though you guys have some kind of foundation in something, now this could be education, you could be a specialist in something, or whatever this is, whatever it is you do, surgeon, whatever, you know, this applies to pretty much anybody. There's something that you do where you've already gotten that skill, and you're like, you know what, now I'm going to do what I want to do. And it kind of is what it is there. So that's the energy that I have for you guys, all right? I feel like you guys are trying to somehow recover from some situation where there were just circumstances where they didn't work out to you, work out for you. So this could be some of you guys. I feel like some of you guys are gone. Some of you guys said whips. Somebody got kicked out the house, or maybe you left. But I also feel like you guys are, I'm trying to figure out the best way to put it. I feel like you're definitely too dependent on somebody, but I feel like you guys are trying to recover from this. Now with the King of Swords energy, I see that there's something here having to do with something that you guys do for a living. This could be some kind of a researcher or something like that. You guys could be a researcher or a teacher. You could be somebody who's heavy into communications, marketing, whatever this is, right? So I feel like there's somebody or something in this energy that you do. All right, now this could be, I'm not sure particularly. I feel like there's something creative that you're acting on, but I feel like there's something that you do. Something that is a targeted profession that you actually do, right? And I feel like, yeah, I got that skill. Now let me go off and have fun. So when I fail, if I fail, when I fail. Listen, some of you are going to fail, some of you are not. Some of you are going to give in to, you know, hey, I feel good about this today. But we have to kind of look at things here, right? This is how I feel today, but am I going to feel like that tomorrow? And for some of you, you have to realize that whatever role you play, right? Because I feel like this is a lot of influence. The influence, I believe, came from the family. So I kind of feel like with you guys, you are very grateful that they set the tone, but you're ready to act out on something. But I feel an element of confidence with you guys. I feel like this is something that you have to do for you. Whatever this means. Okay, so I also see that there's going to be some kind of extreme focus, right, on this extracurricular activity or hobby or whatever it is you do, side business. You know, maybe some of you are peddling hope on, I don't know, whatever it is you're doing. But I feel like you guys are very confident in what it is you're doing, and this is your truth, and you're going to stand up for it. All right. So, also, like I said before, there's some huge focus here, but we also have the Eight of Swords energy. This talks about you denying something. You guys are in denial about a situation. Let's take a look at the Eight of Swords a little closely. With the Eight of Swords, this could have to do with you guys feeling like I'm in prison. But I feel like you're coming out of that energy because you start not to care about what other people think because maybe you felt like you were in prison. So I think you guys start to take some kind of a temporary break from a situation. Now, this could be relationships that you guys take some temporary break from. I feel like there's something that you guys need to take a break from so you can face the facts and stop denying that there's some matter that needs your attention. All right? Now, also, the Eight of Swords also tells us that there's some situation, if it hasn't happened already, that is going to come about. For some of you guys, this has happened already. Some situation happens. Some situation is going to come about where you have ample time, if this has not happened already, to get ready for something. I don't know what that means to you, but you guys are being advised just to get ready for some situation where you know you need to face the facts. That something needs to change. Mostly it's that you guys have a choice, all right? You have a choice of how you want to handle some situation that is temporarily uncomfortable, I think is a good word, all right? But there's something that you guys can avoid. Whew. Okay. Let me move this. Now, let me see what's going on in love. Let's see what we have in love, because I don't see love coming up. I kind of do. I see spouses coming up here, so I do. I see that with the Nine of Pentacles. This talks about luxury, self-sufficiently. It's like you guys don't feel like you have enough. Maybe you guys are having challenges where you feel like I'm not necessarily the provider. So I feel like there could be, I don't know. For some of you guys, this is a separate message. For some of you guys, I feel like there could have been a demand like you to support me or I'm out of here, or you're out of here, or whoever's living, you're out of here, I'm out of here, whoever's house, I don't know. That's for some of you guys. Let's take a look and see what's going on currently for Cancer and love. Now, it looks like Cancer made some attempts to, clean up some stuff that was outstanding. Like, I feel like this is more emotionally driven. Now, for some of you guys, somebody actually did steal something from you because if I'm not mistaken, I can't remember who it is, but it's something about possessions. So some of you guys, somebody could have literally stole something from you and you decided to either leave or they decided to, or you told them to get out, something like that, right? But I feel like you're putting the whip down on things that rob you emotionally, such as not just physical possessions, but I feel like the emotional part of it. What you've taken from me, how you tricked me, how there were so many holes in your story. Look at them holes. Yeah. There were holes in the story. You didn't tell me everything. I feel like you guys got duped or tricked or something. I don't know why I keep feeling like that. Like somebody sold you something or something. Just saying. Let's take a look and see where we are with love. Maybe this is a situation, my point is, that you had to clean it up and handle it this way and just deal with the situation where maybe at one point you were not. I feel like for some of you guys, there was a situation where you had to be very strategic in some choice. Give me love right now. Please give me love right now. Wedding. All right. So I'm getting, again, guys, this is somebody that you may have been married to because I get spouse coming up twice. This is wedding. This situation does involve marriage. So for some of you guys, you could be married, or the person, however this goes for you. This could be, I could be talking to a married Cancer or somebody who was due to get married or something like that. Give me more. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to shuffle these again because I don't know what just happened in that card. I'm using a small deck, guys, because I'm trying to have a little bit more space. Alright, because I just felt like when I pulled these cards, I was like, this is a little bit more of a deeper reading. It's not too deep, but it's deep enough where, you kind of feel like you have to kind of look at the details a little bit more. It's not literally just surface. And I think that was the point of it, to give it a little bit more time. Love yourself first. Some of you guys have been denying yourself love. Self-sufficiency. I don't feel safe. I feel like some of you guys are taking and giving. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic love life. I need you here. Oh. I need you. Whoever this person is that may have been taken from you, they had an issue with codependency. Some of them could have had addictions. And they were stealing things out of your home. Like, I mean, you know, if you want to be real basic about it, somebody could literally be stealing something about your house. That's for some of you. But I also feel like you guys were robbed emotionally, or somebody hoodwinked you, tricked you, something. Something where you didn't get the whole truth. Love yourself. Addictions, codependency, playfulness. I feel like this is a situation where you guys need to make a decision to recapture romance. I feel like that's where we are. Do I want to recapture this with this person? This is for some of you guys. These messages are not for everybody. These are for entertainment purposes only. So I'm not sure what that could mean, but let's pull a little bit more. Help, give me some clarity. Oh, all right. No, that was, they go like this. So I'm going to try and shuffle these. These are, oops, sorry about that, guys. These are very, very difficult to shuffle. Very difficult to shuffle. And I'm trying to put them together. Trying to make sure. I shuffle them, like, after I get through, I always shuffle them. But I want to make sure, like, when I'm doing this, you know. Ooh, okay. Freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Some of you guys are dealing with a choice of whether or not you want to go back to a spouse, or whether or not you want to accept your spouse back in. I think this is a very specific story. This person does not have to be a spouse on paper. This person could be your life partner. It applies. Whatever. Okay. I want you to see that. All right. Give me more. What else does Cancer need to know? What else does Cancer need to know, please? What else does Cancer? Ooh, Cancer. Oh, something fell. Ooh, all right. Let's see. Actually, 2 came out. And I'm only going to take the top one. I'm sorry. I do that sometimes. Friendships. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. Okay, I feel like for some of you guys who could possibly be in separation, it might benefit you to be a little bit more friendly with whoever it is you have to deal with. All right? Because, you know, some of you guys, if there's a wedding here, some of you guys probably have children. And I feel like friendship is going to be the way to negate all the, hopefully, you know, you'll be able to maintain some kind of friendship in order to, you looking like, ooh, this person must have not been nice, Cancer. Give me one more, please. One more, please, for Cancer. Give me one more for Cancer. Oh. Sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. Friendship is freedom. Friendship, sexual union. Honor the place in one another. There's nothing stopping you from the path if you, okay, it's clear if you want it to be. Nurture the bonds of friendship. I think if you guys want to go on the route of, because I have these are, okay. If you guys are in a relationship where it involves maybe children or something like that, I feel like there needs to be common ground in terms of friendship, so you guys can co-parent, right? But freedom, there's nothing stopping. The path is clear if you want it to be. I feel like you guys, Cancer, you have a choice of which way you want to go. You have a choice to go back to somebody that you've been with a really long time, or Or you even have the choice to befriend this person so things are smooth for you. But the sexual union, honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. Now, this could be you guys getting back together. Sorry about the train, guys. You guys could be getting back together, but for some of you guys, Cancer, are you telling somebody you want to be free, and then you're gonna label it friends, and it looks like with benefits to me? I'm just saying that could be for some of you. That is not for everybody, but I didn't want to leave that like that, so I did point it out. Okay, let's see what else we have. I mean, being that this reading is what it is, let's just pull a couple of cards and see what could be coming up for Cancer. I'm just going to pull these to lighten up the mood a little bit. Okay. Alright. Alright. Here we go. Cancer. What does Cancer need to know? What advice do we have for Cancer? Tell me what's going on with Cancer. We're going to do this just so we... Oh, I'm using these guys. Alright. Tell me what's going on with Cancer. Like, what does Cancer need to know? What does Cancer need to know? I feel like, nope, that's not facing the right way. Nope, ain't taking it. Nope. Okay, we're going to do this again. Sorry, guys. I'm shuffling. Because I want these to be... Give me Cancer's energy, please. What does Cancer need to know? Please tell me what Cancer needs to know. What do I need to tell Cancer? Cancer, you need to assert yourself and go for what you want. The time is ripe for soulmate connections, birth of a child. Oh my goodness. Also likely, assert yourself. Alright. Some of you guys goodness. Some of you guys may be deterred from going for something that you want. And I also feel like you guys are a little reluctant to step into love. I'm not trying to be funny. Birth of a child. I mean, some of you guys could have a child come in with a spouse or whatever is going on here. But I feel like you guys need to be a little bit more assertive. You need to decide what you want. All right, and how you're going to do this. I feel like you guys have choices. This is really what this boils down to. But, you know, when you go into the tricky bits of it and we look at stuff, for some of you guys, just be really careful. Because it looks like for some of you guys could have wound up in a situation. Because look at this. Special union, and the next one that comes up is assert yourself. There's a kid that could show up. So you want to be, and it falls right under wedding. So, I mean, it's possible that some of you guys might have a child come in with a spouse, a partner, whoever. Let's see. Give me one more for Cancer, please. Give me one more for Cancer. Perseverance. I feel like you guys are losing your edge. Do I want to keep doing this? You may feel like you are getting nowhere, but there are wonderful changes ahead. Don't give up. Don't be discouraged, whatever this is about for you, okay? One more. All right? I feel like you guys are hanging in there with somebody that you have to depend on. Codependency. I have to be with, I don't know. Opportunities. An important offer will be made. Be prepared to dress to impress. I feel like you guys could be going out for some sort of a job interview, maybe. Maybe some of you guys are, listen. Whatever it is, it could be something art related as well. I get that too. But some of you guys are researchers. Some of you guys are going to get called for an interview. You might want to put on an important offer will be made. Dress to impress. Okay. You guys could have an offer coming up. Tell me what else Cancer needs to know. What else does Cancer need to know? Tell me what else Cancer needs to know. Surprise! A disappointment will be followed by a pleasant surprise. An invitation could bring love to those searching. I feel like some of you guys are going to connect with somebody new. Do I feel like this energy is all over the place? No, I don't. But I feel like it applies to... There's a specific story here. Right? And that part may not apply to you. Different parts may. But in terms of this surprise, I feel like there's some opportunity here. Let's just look at that. Let's look at that. Let's look at opportunities. Why not? All right. I feel like to me, Cancer is one of the more I don't want to say difficult. To me, Cancer energy is very complicated sometimes. I feel like Cancer is very passionate, but sometimes I feel like, I don't know, people pulling a wool over your eyes or something. Because I find that you end up defending yourself a lot against certain things. Let's take a look at, you have to assert yourself in something. Because I feel like this is something, and this, I guess, ties in to this thing that you feel like you have to do. Assert yourself. There's something where you need to assert yourself a little bit more. Man, that's just, that's one of the pieces of what it said. Perseverance. I feel like you guys need to keep going. Don't give up, because there's some opportunity that's going to come in the form of an offer. And most likely you're going to have a meeting with somebody or something like that, because it looks like you need to dress up for something. So listen, if you are typically, I guess this is what I need to tell you, because I'm like, well, I don't understand. I guess what I need to tell you guys is, for the more relaxed Cancer, who could be very confident, in some cases arrogant. Ooh, not bad. Confident. Hey, confidence here. Whatever it is, you got this. But what I'm saying is, opportunities. There's something, but for some reason, I have to tell you guys that if you're usually a really lax type of dresser, like, if you usually, I don't know, if you don't know, your favorite band T-shirt, favorite DJ, whatever, just some crazy whatever on your shirt that is probably only allowed on Fridays in the office or something like that. Don't go to your interview like that. Even if you're one of those people who get paid hundreds and hundreds, don't do that. For some reason, the expectation is you should get dressed. I don't know why I was told to focus on that. Surprise. A disappointment will be followed by present surprise. An invitation could bring love to those searching. For some of you guys, for those searching, I want to be clarified, because people are like, oh, I'm not looking for love. Nobody said you were. It says for those looking, not all of you. I'm just saying. So for some of you guys who are looking for love, it looks like you're going to find that too. New love is coming. Surprise! I didn't want to fall in love. I was trying to run away from it. How'd this happen? As a matter of fact, how'd I fall in love with you all over again? Good luck with that. Anyway, guys, all right. I just wanted to focus a little bit longer on Cancer, because Cancer to me is like ultra... They fall so many places. It's like their reactions to things. How can I point out Cancer's behavior? Cancer is, how can I explain it? Like, there will be this big thing that Cancer might disagree with. So when you find out that they agree with the other thing, it's like, what? So sometimes I just feel like it's hard to gauge where your energy really, where it really stands. And I feel like that can kind of be confusing to people, because I have to say, I do quite often get asked about Cancer, and it is always, wait a minute, hold on, I got to compartmentalize it because you have to go through here, but if you stop here,